This week on the Trent Out Loud Podcast.
And Deion is really just out here showing all of us and inspiring all of us to be who we want to be. Shout out Coach Prime. Let's go, man. Yo, this is the story heard around the world. Coach Prime, Shedeur Sanders, Colorado Buffaloes beat Colorado State, which is a crazy rivalry in the U.S., in Colorado, but now it has been seen around the world, man. I love stories like this. I love this so much. It's almost like a fairy tale. It's almost like a movie, right? Look, Shedeur Sanders, for those of you who don't know, okay, Shedeur Sanders is one of the greatest athletes ever of all times, okay? Shedeur Sanders played in the NFL, and the thing that makes him the greatest athlete of all time is that he also played baseball. He played professional baseball. He's one of the, I think maybe there's him, Bo Jackson, and maybe one other person in the world who played two professional sports at the exact same time. Do you have any idea how impossible that is? Like, it's impossible making it into a professional sports, right? My nephews, I played football when I was younger, so did my cousin. My two nephews our three nephews are in hockey. Like, to try to make it into a professional sport is crazy. But then to make it into two professional sports. So that's Shedeur Sanders. Now, they call him Prime Time. That's why they call him now Coach Prime. Now, okay, he retired, two Super Bowl championships. I don't think he won any championships playing baseball, but he was still good playing baseball. And now he was a coach. He was a coach at HSBU, historically black colleges. I'm Canadian, okay? Anyway, so he went to coach for them, and he was so amazing there, and then he left to go to Colorado, and then everybody gave him flack, like, yo, why is he leaving? He should have stayed at the black school, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yo, I got to do this for me. So he goes over now to Colorado. I didn't even notice, but his two sons are playing on Colorado, and they were 1-18 last year. I think 1-18 or 1-16 or something. They won one game. This year, Shedeur Sanders has changed that whole program around, and now they have won 3 games in a row. They're undefeated. Like, it's crazy. And like I said, it's just a feel-good story, man. Anyway, so that brings you to the game, okay? So that's Shedeur Sanders. That's who he is. And we bring you to the game now. Yo, the game yesterday was crazy because he has brought so much attention to Colorado now. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson was there. Lil Wayne walked the team out. Yo, Lil Wayne walked the team out. I don't know what college has a walkout rapper, but Lil Wayne walked out Colorado Buffaloes. Offset was there. I'm sure there's some other celebrities there too that they just didn't even catch them. But yo, it was crazy. Last week, Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp was there. He has just garnered so much attention around him and so much support for him being a father and him with his two sons. I won't get into the whole, racial part of it, but we all know people like to make this misconception about black fathers. So that's another thing that he has going for him, where he's like, yo, he's rich, celebrity, big professional athlete, but he's still there for his sons, man, coaching his sons in college football. That's crazy. His son is quarterback and his other son plays on defense. I didn't even notice till yesterday. That's why I'm informing you guys. I'm sure not a lot of people know all these details. Anyways, we get to the game now, and Colorado, I don't know who is, I would assume, I don't know who's the underdog or who's not the underdog. But you get to the game. So you have so much attention, media. Oh, hold on. I forgot to tell you one thing. The coach for Colorado State said about Deion Sanders, when I'm speaking to people, I take off my hat and take off my sunglasses. And that is what sparked, so he's like, that's what my mama taught me. Like, my mama taught me better. So he's taking a shot at Deion, and he's taking a shot at Deion's mom. Of course, Deion's mom was in the house yesterday. So not only are people rallying to win, but then people are rallying around, especially this game. I should have done my research and found out that the coach's name. But the coach making that comment about his glasses, the glasses sold $1.2 million in a day or in a couple of days. So the sunglass company is blowing up. Deion was blowing up. Keeping up. So he's like, I'm me. I am who I am. I'm going to keep on my sunglasses. I'm going to, wear my hoodie. I'm going to wear my hat. I'm going to do it. I want to do it. Like, I'm going to do it my way. And I don't know. It's just beautiful to see so many people rallying around him. That's what's so amazing about this story, right? It's just the support. And that's what I love, man. I love that about the U.S., like they pick up on something, they rally, and it's huge, right? And it's global. I mean, but of course it's driven from the U.S. And that's what I love about the United States of America, man. It's like everybody loves rallying and going for the underdog, for the guy who you didn't think was going to make it, right? Because who's Deion Sanders, like, all of a sudden being a head coach, right? It's like, he's not in his place, and he's showing you that is his place, and his place is where he wants it to be, and I think that's the motivation for people right there, right? It's like they're seeing themselves, like, when people are telling you that you're not good enough, or somebody's telling you that, this is not your place, or that you should be a certain way, or that you should look a certain way, or dress a certain way. And Deion is really just out here showing all of us and inspiring all of us to be who we want to be. You know what I mean? And just F the rest, man. And if it's meant to be, it shall be. And if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. But man, so shout out to Deion, shout out to his sons. It's a good feel-good story, man. Anyways, let me tell you quickly about the game. For those who didn't see it, what game starts at 10 o'clock at night? Which is crazy. Anyways, it looked like they were going to lose. I think they were down by a touchdown, or down by 11, I think was the max. And there's like 9 minutes left in the game. Anyways, Deion's son, I don't even want to try to mess up his name. Schroeder, I think it is. Schroeder. I'm just learning about all these people, okay? Anyways, number 2, the quarterback, Deion's son. Junior prime, I'm going to call him, all right? Anyways, this guy takes the ball, boom, 4 minutes left, touchdown, brings them back. No. Hold on. They marched down the field. They got 2 field goals. And this is it. And they were down by 8. 2 minutes left. My boy gets the ball. And at the end of the game, they were like, what were you thinking? He's like, I was just thinking Brady mode. And that's what I was thinking too, because it's like, 2 minutes left. Who can bring you down the field better in 2 minutes than Brady, right? Like, it's Tom Brady. This is what he does. Like, he lives for it. And to see this college kid, this young athlete, tap into this greatness with so much pressure around him, so many celebrities, all the cameras, all the lights, for him and that offense, the receivers, for them to pull that off, boom, 98 yards down the field, 98 yards down the field for a touchdown. And they were, because of the field goals, the 2 field goals, they were down by 2. So they couldn't just kick an extra point, and they had to go for a two-point conversion. They get the 2-point conversion on a pass, fake run pass. So good, man. And I'm happy they didn't try to run it in, because that's what messed them up. The last touchdown that they didn't make and had to settle for a field goal is they tried to run it in, I think, 3 times. Anyways, but also shout out to Deion Sanders and the whole coaching staff for going for those 2 field goals. And that's another lesson. It's like, take your points when you can get them. We would all love to have been like, we're 4th and 2, just go for the touchdown. Deion made the right decision. He went for the field goals. A lot of spectators like me are like, yo, go for it. Even guys I was watching with are like, yo, he should have gone for it. And he was right. He was right to go for his field goals. Anyways, so touchdown, 2-point conversion, and then overtime. I didn't even know this about college football, is that in overtime, you get the ball on your own 25-yard line and you got to score. Anyway, so Colorado wins the coin toss. They go down, score a touchdown, extra point. Colorado State gets the ball back, gets it on their 25, scores, extra point. Colorado again now, so they call it the second overtime. Colorado goes. This is amazing. They score a touchdown, and then they go for a 2-point conversion. Meaning now, all right, Colorado State, if you get a touchdown, you got to go for not just an extra point, you got to go 2-point conversion. They converted it. They converted their 2-point conversion. They go up 8. Colorado State gets the ball back. 4 downs. They didn't even get they didn't even get in the end zone. They didn't score. That's Super Bowl-esque, man. Like, that is amazing. It was a feel-good moment. I know they won't be able to win every single game. And even one of the announcers were like, yo, I know that there is a writer's strike right now, but this feels like it's scripted. It feels like it's a movie, man. Like, it feels like it's a movie. Like, it can't be real, man. For him to turn around a team that quickly, and for them to have won one game last year, and for them to be undefeated and won 3 games in a row. Whew. Anyways, man, that's crazy. Let me make sure that I got everything. Deion being the greatest athlete, the 2-minute drive, his son being quarterback, the sunglasses, the rivalry, Lil Wayne, The Rock. The lesson is take your field goals when you can. And that's why they won the game, man. That's the lesson in life, man. Take the field goals when you can. So the small opportunities that show up for you in your life, take them while they're there, man. It doesn't always have to be a touchdown. That's maybe not what's in God's plans. Maybe that's just not the time for you to score the touchdown. And if you have the ability to take a field goal and you take your 3 points, take them. And your touchdown will be sometimes at the last 2 minutes on the 98-yard line, man. Shout out to Coach Prime and his sons.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Trent Out Loud. Peace!